In live stream, got it. All right, and I do believe we are live.
Yay, hi everyone.
Very awesome. So welcome to everybody. We have the amazing Meg Hafdahl with us. And of course, Jaylyn Els, who is with us as well, and Kelly Florence, who is with us. For those of you who don't know, but who doesn't know, everybody should really already know, right? Meg and Kelly are working together on a nonfiction series called The Science Of, and it's all about different areas of horror, because we all know that Meg, that is her thing, and Kelly is equally her thing, right? Horror Rewind podcast is their show, and the latest one that released last week, right?
Yep, the science of serial killers.
The science of serial killers. So these ladies know everything about how to kill you in many different ways. That is my one warning to everybody.
And don't you forget it.
Don't forget it, people. Y'all just be careful. But that is an exciting series that I know that you guys are working on. And today we get to release a book in another one of your series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and it's Twisted Reveries 3.
Yeah.
Which was your first ever.
I know. Twisted Reveries was my first book. And I absolutely, I always go on about it, but I love the short story form. So being able to write Twisted Reveries 2, which really was like a great sort of starting point of my Willoughby novel trilogy. And now just going back to kind of my roots of writing, short stories that are just, Stephen King calls them kisses, in the dark. And so I just love this idea of like each short story is just like this little story in this horrific world. And then we move on to the next one.
Yep. And you do such a great job with them, because you really, one of the hardest things I think for a short story writer is to jump in there into the middle and make the characters really immediately engaging, right? Because we got to care for the characters and the trauma they're about to face, right? And I think you do a really amazing job of throwing them in, getting us engaged, making us care about these ladies, because they're all ladies. And then, and then horrible things happen to them.
Thanks. I think a big part of what I do to sort of build that empathy is I right away usually just start off with like, these are not perfect people. And this is sort of what they're going through. Because I think, before they meet whatever supernatural or not horror that comes their way, they already have life issues. So I think anybody can sort of relate to somebody who's not perfect and just trying to navigate through life, because life is scary anyway. But then I like to just throw a whole bunch more on top of them. So
oh yeah, and you do it quite successfully. So you started off with Twisted Reveries, then you've gone on to write some novels, then you've gone into nonfiction, podcasting, and where are we going next, Meg? What, expanding all of your things. Where are we going next?
Well, this is my announcement that I'm going to the moon. No, I'm just kidding. Kelly and I just co-wrote, we co-wrote a script, and it was a selection, TV script. So we are very much interested in all types of media, and, our mission about female driven, for me, when I'm writing, myself as an author, female driven horror suspense has been like what I'm passionate about, and like diverse storytelling, telling stories about different people, different women. And that's something that Kelly is passionate about as well. And so we come together and, we write scripts together. And so that's been a pretty successful venture so far. And, we've got other things going, and we have TV Film Agent now. So we're just kind of working as a duo. And hopefully, we'll be on your TV screens before you know it. I would love that.
That would be awesome. So going over to Kelly, you and Meg have been a duo for some time. Share with everybody a little bit of like how that came to be, and your friendship that led to the podcasting, the writing, and all the things that are coming along.
Yes. So it has been officially 21 years. Meg, you're stuck with me. Like, I think that, I don't know if that's some sort of thing in lore, but I'm going to say it is.
Well, how's that possible? We were in the womb at 21 years, right, Kelly?
Yes. I swear I'm 22 at this moment, but it's been 21 years. And we started writing together immediately because we both found out that we were writers. And, obviously we had started our careers and had kids and raised our families, and we're still doing that. But now we, are purposely making the time to keep writing together. And it's so exciting. And oftentimes we say we share a brain. Even yesterday, we were trying to come up with a new angle on something. And I'm like, I just thought of that too. And we just kept going back and forth, and it was all the same things. So yeah. We share
sometimes it's an echo chamber because we think so much alike that we have to get away from each other and come up with our own ideas and not share a brain cell, because that's not good.
But in a way, isn't that it's one of the superpowers you guys have, that you have this aligned vision of where you're trying to go with your writing together?
Absolutely.
Because I've seen some collaborations that don't have that.
Yeah, I can only imagine how difficult that is, especially, writing a script or a vision for a book and not being on the same page, so to speak. I can only imagine how difficult that would be to go forward if you're just butting heads all the time. And I think, we have seen those collaborations don't always work out. And so I'm so thankful that we do share a brain on a lot of things, but we're opposites in a lot of ways too, which works out perfectly because we balance each other then.
Yeah, it's Kelly has a more background in filmmaking and editing, and she has a real visual sense when she's writing. And I think anybody who's read my fiction knows I'm very I can be very inward and very character driven and sort of monologue-ish and sort of inside the person. So I think when we come together to write a script, we just bring these things together, and we have that vision at the end. But then we can have these strengths, and they're very good, and then we have just amount of similarities, so it's a good mix. But then I also get to go off and write this book, this short story book, just like Kelly has her own projects, and I think that's healthy too, because I have I'm a control freak sometimes, and I like to go create my own world that's just my own. And so I think that that's something good to do too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And so Kelly, share a little bit of some of your projects that you have, that are in your project base of what you're working on.
Yeah, so I teach full-time. I'm a communications instructor at Lake Superior College. And so always my classes and my curriculum are on the forefront of my time and my mind. I also have directly related to that a communications podcast called Be a Better Communicator. And I was able to spend a semester sabbatical working on episodes for that and doing research on specifically different jobs and the communication skills that you need to go into those jobs. So there's that. And then I'm also writing about communication. So I stay plenty busy.
Very nice. So, and it's very interesting because you're talking about your filmmaking, and you have a very successful podcast, the two of you guys together. So how have you found that your communications focus sort of has driven you to these mediums? And if so, what are some of the things you've seen influencing each other?
It's interesting because I was just thinking about this yesterday, how just watching media through the lens of how do characters communicate can change your viewing of the media entirely and the characters. And then we started the podcast, and we're looking at it now through a different lens than we did when we were kids, where it's just purely entertainment. We're watching it maybe not for those deeper meanings or those subtexts, but now every time we watch a new piece of media, we're watching it with all of these layers. We're thinking about communication, we're thinking about science, we're thinking about feminism, we're thinking about, are they, being representative, are they being diverse, and we're just so passionate about those things. And it actually, it's enriched, I think, everything that we've been watching lately, and we can see these layers and we appreciate it so much more.
Yeah, and something too is that when I was growing up watching horror, I'd go bother my parents and tell them about it, but I didn't really have anybody to talk to about it. I didn't have a horror buddy. So having Kelly and being able to have the podcast, and we can go back and forth and like talk about, this art form that we love. It's like a new sort of communication that I didn't even have. And so I've sort of learned to navigate it. And also people listening, there's that whole other element of, well, okay, maybe I didn't like this movie, but I don't want to like be mean about it because people do like it. So it's taught me some kind of interesting communication skills, and just being Kelly's friend. And when she tells me I'm being shitty at communication.
I've never said that once in my life.
She hasn't.
Oh.
She could though. I'm sure she thinks it.
So I'm trying to pull up. I am not as gifted as Amy. She can like multitask.
Yeah, she's very good at that.
She sure is. So I'm pulling up on my phone our live broadcast so that we can get some of the who is watching us, right? And of course,
shout out from Caitlin.
Yes,
hi,
Caitlin, and of course Luke is watching.
Oh, good. Hi, Luke. Yeah, I told you this is the only way he gets to see me right now. So
yeah. Well, the COVID world is a complicated place, but Luke, we hope that you are going to recover super fast and that you don't really have that many symptoms because,
No, he's fine. He's just whiny.
Well, he is a man.
Yeah, exactly.
We love you, Luke. We love you, Luke.
Exactly.
He's like, worth it. Yes, you are worth it, my friend.
Yeah.
So talking about, growing up loving horror, right? What are some of the things that you found were fun about it? And what were some of the challenges of being a girl, right? Because, gender stereotypes here, right? Loving horror, what were some of the things that you guys found?
Well, yeah, I mean, thankfully I had parents who were pretty supportive. Both my parents, my mom loved anything that was true, like serial killer type stuff, any sort of, even if it was fictional, as long as it was not supernatural. And then my dad was the exact opposite, where he loved werewolves and all that stuff. And so I would kind of watch with both of them. And so I did have that growing up, which I think helped. And I had access to videos at Blockbuster and stuff like that. But yeah, I did feel that and there were some comments and things like that made me feel, I was confused because I've always been a pretty cheery, happy person, but it seemed like if you liked horror movies, that meant that you were tormented and that you were this haunted person who is like kind of mean. And so I really globbed onto Lydia from Beetlejuice because she is sort of like this, she kind of puts on airs that she's this tortured teenager, but actually she's really happy and she's dancing at the end. And I like that dichotomy. And I didn't see that a lot, like that complication of somebody who loves horror, but it's a nice person. I don't know. How did you feel, Kelly?
Yeah, I felt like maybe it was something to be hidden and to keep to myself how much I enjoyed horror. I've told the story before. I was introduced at a young age. I think I watched King Kong and Frankenstein. That we rented those from the library, and I fell in love with the monsters because they were teaching empathy. And then my first VHS that I owned was Night of the Living Dead, and although I wasn't siding with the zombies, I still loved the zombies in that movie. And so I I just learned to like, I'm going to watch these on the weekend and when we get our VHS haul. And I didn't really talk about it much with other people because I didn't meet, again, another horror fan like Meg until we met 21 years ago. So
That's very cool. All right. And we have another friend online with us, Jaylyn. Right. Talk to us, Jaylyn, about you and Meg and the beautiful connection that you guys have in your community over there. Because
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, right, these beautiful ladies all are in Rochester, Minnesota. So
And Jessie lives like a hop, skip, and a jump. She lives really close.
We're so close. We pick each other up for certain events sometimes,
Yeah.
like, do you need a ride? I'll get you. And so, I feel very grateful to have such a writing buddy as Meg to help encourage me. I think it's clear from my background, I don't write horror, but she has been a wonderful cheerleader. We met through the Rochester Writing Group here, and she was in kind of another group at the time, and they invited me into this women's writing group, and it's just been amazing. Like, I want to be Meg when I grow up. She's so accomplished and she's so talented, and she's an inspiration as well as someone who inspires others and helps them to accomplish their goals. And I really appreciate having her as a friend, especially since like you're mentioning with horror buddies, my only X-Files buddy was really my brother. So Meg likes X-Files too. So we can talk about that every now and then.
Yes, we do. We love X-Files. And might I add that Jessie is an amazing sci-fi writer. She does a lot of fantasy as well, but I'm a huge sci-fi nerd as well as horror. Obviously, I love the X-Files. And she is just excellent at it. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out.
Thank you.
So, you made a comment. You made a comment earlier about going to the moon. So does this mean that some of your writing might have to do with some sci-fi,
maybe,
alien?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
And with William Shatner? Sweet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly and I were watching after William Shatner went to the moon. No, he didn't go to the moon, but he went to space. And he was very intense after. And we were like, I don't even know if I want to go to space, if that's how I'm going to like look. Because he was just like, oh my God. It was very intense. So I don't know. I don't know if I could handle space.
Well, he is a little older. I mean,
he's the oldest man to go to space, apparently. So I guess he's lucky he made it through.
Yes, because from what you look, well, I mean, what do I really know? I don't know that much. Even though, yes, we live in Houston and it is sort of space city. But what you see on the films is that, it takes significant amount of training. Plus, it apparently affects you significantly on your body, right? So
yeah, that's true. I think I would puke. I'm pretty sure. If I can like puke on a boat, you too, Jessie? You think you would? Yeah.
So much puke.
Yeah. It'd be worth it, I guess, but
just to float for a little bit, I'd be like,
yeah,
wow.
that would be fun. That would be fun.
And then, I think one of the coolest things is the idea of being able to see your planet from the outside, because
yeah, that would be really cool. That would be.
We're on this road trip called life.
I know, right?
And we never get outside the car. Except for a handful of people.
That's true. That's a good point. I like that.
Yeah.
That could be a good title for your next book, Fern.
The road trip of life.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'll probably save that for like Hot Mess Express, episodes of crazy.
Yes.
So let's do a giveaway because we're kind of coming to the first half hour. And I know that we have some exciting giveaways to do. So Meg, you have the Wheel of Names.
Okay.
In honor of,
I do. Let me bring it up.
In honor of Amy, right?
Yes.
Who is here in spirit.
Amy is here in spirit. I can feel her spirit. It's very happy She's always very happy.
You know it. She is the party.
Yeah,
girl.
but I think I should, if we're gonna do Wheel of Names, I feel like I should put people through the ringer first.
Oh, yeah.
I think they should have to answer a question.
I remember the last book launch. Some of these questions. Google was my best friend. Everybody
Okay.
watching right now, get your Google ready. I'm just
Okay.
gonna say.
So, all right, I got Wheel of Names up here. So is somebody watching? If somebody answers, you can tell me their name.
Okay.
Even if it's a wrong answer, I'm gonna put your name on. Okay.
So as long as you try.
Let's let them do it first and then see if Fern or Jesse can get it. I'm not letting Kelly play.
No. Kelly, you know all the answers, huh?
Kelly's the last. Kelly's the last, Okay.
All right.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna name the movie. I'm gonna tell you the villain. Okay? So Jason Voorhees.
All right. So I'm going to look and see who posts an answer to what is the movie. All right.
And then you guys can answer. Wait, unless you're looking at the answers they're giving, I guess you can tell me what they say.
Yeah. Well, Caitlin is
If
saying
anybody-
that she's really good at wrong answers.
Okay.
Which, I
Jesse?
am too, apparently. Mark
So,
Florence.
He's
Mark-
Halloween, right?
Mark put,
Nope.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
no.
Oh, that
No.
I know who that is. Okay,
So
sorry.
Mark posted, do I say it? Do I say
Yep.
it? Friday the 13th?
Yes. Okay, Mark, you get your name in there. Okay, next one.
All right.
Okay. Oh, look. I
Hey,
see
hey.
Amy coming. Oh, thank God, Amy.
I know. I was the missed person. I could feel it.
Feel us.
We needed you.
I felt it. Keep all, the hidden Amy hate to the side. Okay, it's not roast
We
Amy.
adore you. We
Are
adore
we
you.
doing trivia? Or is that what, did I pop in on trivia? Man, I need to come back.
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
It's
You
easy.
did.
It's easy. It's easy.
Okay, so let's just face it. Meg's trivia is never easy. Okay.
No, I was like, I got Google. I knew that there was trivia, so I had Google.
This is
ready.
my easiest one.
I thought I, had missed it, but oh man.
I
Okay.
have a really tough
No.
one coming up.
But we are being
First-
really. Huh?
First of all, no Google here. I'm just shooting
You're
it
just
out
gonna use
and
your brain.
You're
Okay.
shooting from the hip. I gotta tell you, we are letting people, wrong answers or not, if you
Yeah.
give it a shot, we are gonna put you on the wheel of names for our draw.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You can just attempt it. Okay.
Okay.
So because we know the level of Meg questions.
I mean, I don't even want to know what's
academic
coming out
level.
of my
It's
mouth.
like Kelly Florence academic level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not on that level. I'm on like elementary level. Can
No,
we do
we're-
like a kindergarten?
We're elementary right now. Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Michael Myers. Yes.
Michael Miners.
that one I know.
I know that one.
Go ahead, Jess.
How is it?
This
go?
one's Halloween.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
All
Halloween.
right, okay, now I understand. I got that one. I knew that one.
We
Okay.
didn't have anybody try for it. I'm surprised.
Okay. We'll
Come on,
wait
people.
longer this time.
Caitlin, even if you got the wrong answer, throw an answer out there, my friend.
Okay, so I'm writing Caitlin in the wheel of names anyway.
Halloween, there, she got it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. Oh, okay.
Let's
And
wait.
Martin also joins the Wheel of Name.
Okay, Martin. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Martin.
I don't want to mispronounce your name. So
It's okay.
I'm just going with your first name as if I really knew you, my friend.
Martin, I hope we see you in the Twin Cities. We're doing a signing there on November 13th. Okay.
Ooh.
Hannibal Lecter.
Is this like Silence of the Lambs or?
Yep. Good job.
Oh my gosh, I got that one.
Look at
Oh
you.
my gosh. Is that the one that Anthony Hopkins is in?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm
We
sorry,
need to-
I knew that, but I didn't want to like throw out the wrong name, like it's
No,
kind of
no. This,
Good,
that's,
good.
that's the fun of it. Okay.
all right, so
next
we got to add Anna
Oh.
Algarate
Mm-hmm.
and to the Wheel of Name.
Anna.
She threw out
Just give me a
Something
first
like-
name, unless there's
Yeah.
like multiple.
multiple names. Okay.
Okay. Pennywise.
It.
Oh.
Oh, okay, good,
Mm.
good.
I've
actually
seen
saw
these.
that.
I know. Okay,
Okay,
I
this
like
one
this
you're not
one.
gonna
I like this one. I'm passing.
This one you're not gonna get, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna let Kelly give you a clue.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So it's like phone a friend. Okay, I like.
Yeah,
So it's like,
Lifeline.
this one's two villains.
okay.
Stu and Billy.
Stu and Billy. Ooh.
Sounds familiar.
I don't know. I need a lifeline.
Kelly's doing the
Oh,
clue.
oh, I know what it is.
What?
Scream.
Yes.
Oh,
Good,
nice.
good.
Okay,
They both
okay.
are Ghostface. Yes.
Very
Good.
nice.
Way to go, Jay Lynn. Yeah.
Okay. Norman Bates.
Oh, Bates Motel. No, what is it? Ah, Psycho. Psycho.
Yeah, good, good,
Sorry.
good, good.
I was going to the
Good.
TV series. Okay. I just-
No, that's okay. That is also yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is making me realize how hard my second trivia is. Okay.
Oh.
That's not something to look forward to. Like I was really like feeling confident about myself, and now that just got squashed. Like, oh
Okay.
man.
Annie Wilkes.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know the name of the
You need a clue. Kelly can always
is it?
I don't know the name of the movie. Is that the one Kathy Bates played?
yes.
Is it Misery?
Yay.
Oh, Jalen. All right, I like it. I didn't know the name of the movie.
So
Oh,
I have a quick question about the Wheel of Names because like a lot of these beautiful people are like posting the answers
Wonderful.
one.
it's
So are
usually
we
one
putting
name.
their names multiple times? Or are we
Just
just doing
one.
one?
It's
We're
usually
just putting it in once.
One. All right.
And then so who else do I need to add to the wheel of names?
So far, everybody who's answered, I think, has already.
Mark, Caitlin, Martin, and Anna.
Yes, we've got
Okay.
everybody on. So we
Okay.
have
Pinhead.
oh my gosh.
I know that one.
I know.
Okay, Jesse knows it. Don't say it yet. See if anybody answers it. Come on, Mark, Caitlin, Martin, Anna, anybody?
Pinhead. Come on, people. Okay, don't even look at me because I have no clue.
You don't know? I think I know the name of the movie. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna let Jalen go because if it's wrong and we were thinking the same thing, I'm gonna feel a lot better about myself.
Jalen?
Is it Hellraiser?
Yeah.
I didn't get that one. I wasn't gonna say that, but okay. Good thing you went. Yay!
Okay. Audrey 2.
Martin got that.
Oh.
The Hellraiser.
Oh, good job, Martin.
Audrey who?
Audrey 2.
Audrey 2.
The number 2.
The number 2.
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't.
is this something you have on your arm?
Nope.
Okay,
Can we phone a friend? Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly?
What you got?
Think of a giant plant.
Oh,
That doesn't help me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sure that it was like a brilliant crew, but I don't know.
Ooh, I think Martin might have gotten it. You want me to give his answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so Martin says Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, good job.
Yay,
I'm
Martin.
glad you're here.
I was
Okay.
thinking it was a twin, so I'm sorry. I embarrassed myself there
No,
for a
it's
minute.
okay. Audrey 2 is named, he names the plant after his woman that he has a crush on. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Audrey 1. Okay. Frankenfurter.
Frankenfurter. Ooh,
That's a fun name.
that is a fun name.
Right.
Kelly, I want you to act this one out.
I'm making you wait in anticipation.
That is just not nice, Kelly. That's just not nice. It's brilliant, but not nice.
Clue.
Hey, we have to hold off.
I
Give
don't
people
know.
a chance to struggle with it for a little bit.
Okay.
That was the clue. That was the
No,
clue.
see, I'm already struggling. I thought she was being
Okay.
sarcastic. I'm already failing. I have failed.
Martin threw out an answer. Martin threw
Okay.
out an answer. He has Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes. Good
Yes.
job, Martin.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Oh my gosh. No wonder I didn't get it.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
This
Oh,
next
Caitlin-
one. Come on.
Caitlin just wrote that she's having a blast, but her little tiny human is
Bye.
needing bedtime. So
Bye. Good night.
thank you
Good
for
night.
hopping on with us,
Good night,
Caitlin.
baby.
We will let you know if you win something.
Yeah. Okay. Samara.
Samara. These are the villains, right? These are the villains?
Yes. Samara. She has her hair like this.
Oh, I know
Oh.
that.
Well, you say it. What do you think? I don't
No,
think I have
I
it
don't
right.
want to say it. I've already failed. I've like failed in my mind. I don't know. I was gonna say the ring. but I don't know.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Her name. I only knew
Shy.
because she put the hair in front of her face. I did not know that girl
Yeah.
had a name. I don't know why. I thought she was nameless. So it's okay.
And Anna, Mark, and Martin, you guys got it.
All
The
right.
ring.
Yay.
Wow.
You're not gonna know.
Luke just posted like scared emoji faces.
I love it.
Fun.
This is not his subject either. Okay. Pazuzu.
What?
Pazuzu. Come on.
Don't look at me.
You might not want to say any of the lines that Pazuzu says, right, Kelly?
If I could turn my head around 360 degrees, I would.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait.
Oh. Are we doing
Is it
The
does it start with an
Exorcist?
E?
Yep.
Oh, see, I actually got that one with
All
the
right.
turning head thing.
360, yes.
Hey.
Oh.
We don't want to repeat what Pazuzu says. It's very,
I'm
very
not
rated in
yeah.
NC-17. Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna say his name. I'm just gonna say I was gonna say his actual name, but I can see I need to, make it a little easier for you.
Yeah.
So how about
she says
Jigsaw?
that. She has to dumb it down for us.
Yeah. What about Jigsaw?
Jigsaw. Ooh, I think I know this one.
I
It might be the only one I know.
comment. Like Luke's comment's hilarious.
Luke's
Bird?
comment is hilarious. Yeah.
What is he
Like,
saying now?
Little
He has
vomit.
the vomit emotion.
Oh, for
That's
Exorcist.
hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Fern, I'm calling on you.
All right,
Jigsaw.
all right. I think it's Saw.
Yes. Good
Yay!
job. Yay!
Hey, I
Nailed it.
knew one.
Nailed it.
All right,
Yeah.
only 3 more left. 3 more left,
Oh,
and you're not
just-
gonna get. Well, you might get one of them.
I have to tell you guys, the main reason that I went to see the first Saw was because it had Carrie Ellis in it, because I
Okay.
love him and I will see whatever he is in. I don't care what it is.
Fun.
And so I'm because horror, oh,
As you wish. He says, "As you wish, Fern. As
I
you
know.
wish."
I love
I'll
that
be
man.
there.
Love
Oh
that
my
man.
god, I love him so much. Okay. Okay. Back to horror.
Okay.
Charles Lee Ray, also known as Chucky. But what's the name of the first Chucky movie?
Oh gosh.
It's not Chucky. I just thought it was Chucky. Like I don't
No.
know. I don't know. Google.
I'm pretty sure is it Child's Play?
Yeah.
Oh wow, Jalen, look at you, girl. You are surprising me. Oh my gosh. I loved Meg's comment where she's like, "We got 3 left, and you may get one." She has such
I know, but you
no
got the
openness.
one I thought you did.
Hey, Mark got it. Go Mark. Mark
Go,
said
Mark.
play. And we have Brendan on now. Welcome, Brendan.
Oh, Brendan, I'm gonna add Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add him to the
To your wheel of names.
my wheel of names is a lot smaller and less impressive than Amy's because it's on my phone. But
Oh, that's hey,
Okay.
I've done that before. It's all
Leatherface.
Leatherface. Okay, I feel like I should know this one.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I feel like I should.
You should too, Fern.
Especially since you're in Texas.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I know this one. You should know it, Fern. Go.
Is it the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes, girl.
Look at Fern. You got 2. You got 2.
You got
Move
to-
it
Okay,
in a row.
okay. Now this one, I don't think any of you ladies might know, but maybe somebody watching might know.
Okay.
Tall Man.
Oh.
Oh. I know Olivia's talked about Tall Man. I was hoping your last one was like Beetlejuice.
Right? I know. I was like, I thought she was like hyping it up, like you're not gonna get it. And then it's like
Not throwing softball. No.
Beetlejuice. Oh man.
Does anybody watching know?
All right, so repeat the villain.
Tall Man.
Tall Man. All right, you guys watching. What movie does the villain Tall Man come from?
Isn't it? I don't know.
Okay, Martin says Phantasm.
Yay! Go Martin.
Luke,
Got
Phantasm.
it.
Nice.
Okay. Now let me just double check before I do the wheel of names. I've got Mark, Caitlin, Martin, Anna, and Brendan.
Yes,
All right.
because Luke is just not allowed on
Luke
it.
doesn't get to win anything. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. They're cutting you out, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Click to spin. All right. Hold on.
Ooh.
Love it.
Oh, Caitlin. And she doesn't even know.
All right, so
What did she win? One
What did
Twisted
she win?
Reveries 3, I hope.
Twisted Reveries 3, of course. That is
Right.
the hour, people.
Woohoo!
Right.
Go Caitlin.
And it would have been good for me to, have paper and pen.
I
Ready.
got you. I'm surrounded. I got you.
Got it. You
Amy's
got it.
writing it down.
See,
I
this
got
is
Caitlin with the C.
what I just publish books, okay, people. I just that's my
I
job.
just published. I don't know.
I just publish the books, okay. Caitlin, we will make sure to get you your Twisted Reveries, which I think we should see it because
Yeah.
yes, I mean that's what we're
It's a
celebrating.
visual.
So let me go ahead, and I've got all three of them because now you have three, short story collections, my friend.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so I'm sharing, and so this was book uno, right? That
Yeah. Love it. Love the cover.
Twisted, right? Yes, and Arthur has done a beautiful job
Yeah.
setting the tone with that first book,
Yes, it
and
did.
then here was book two, right? Which
Yeah.
was all Willoughby, right? And then
Yeah.
and then here comes book three.
There it is. And anyone can order it now.
Yeah,
It's ready. It's ready to be read.
it's ready. And today, if you pre-ordered the ebook, you should have in your Kindle already your copy, and the paperback is available as well. So
Yay.
and you want to
That's so exciting.
yeah, if you want to have the paperback and you want it signed by Meg, you can just shoot us an email. We will coordinate that with her because
Definitely. I
Yeah.
want to make sure to get that in your hot little hands.
absolutely. And I just love how they all turned out.
Oh,
They're-
me too. I think it really captures kind of, the feeling that I'm trying to evoke through the books. And so, yeah, I love this. I love this, her looking in the spooky cave and she's dressed in old timey clothes. And I think it's a good representation of what's in store for readers.
Very cool. So, just thinking about book covers, because you have been through several now. You have, 6 books with Inklings. You've got the Science of series
Mhm.
with your other publishers. What are some of the things that you have found as you go along,
Yeah.
doing these book covers? What are some of the advice that you might have in terms of for other authors when you're considering your book covers?
Ooh, good question. I think for me, it's very much about the feeling. Like I just said, like kind of that feeling that it evokes. And I think your gut reaction is important. And if you look at the cover and it doesn't really like move you in a way, and it doesn't really kind of make you feel the feelings that you hope people do when they're reading the book, that is very important. And I also say that with the caveat that I'm not a visual artist. So I'm absolutely in awe of people who can do art like Jessie, for example, or Jaylyn, because I know she's doing a children's book right now and illustrating it. I can't even draw a circle. So I'm so grateful for people like Arthur who can bring the visual aspect to my books. It's great. And once you find someone who's, easy to work with or receptive, that's always nice too.
Yes. And I think that's a very big thing, right?
Yeah.
Finding the person that you really connect to, who sees your vision for it.
Exactly.
And that sometimes can be, it might take a little time sometimes to find the right one. All right. So let me see, stop sharing. Okay. But we have Jenny Elliott on, and she was saying, she wants all 3, which we can totally do. We will make sure that you get all 3, my friend, because they make a beautiful, set.
They do.
They do.
Yes, there's something about 3. It just looks right together. That's why when we talked about like what's next, it was like it feels like Twisted Reveries needs a 3rd installment just to feel right,
Yes, complete.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Which doesn't mean that you can't branch out to more, right?
No.
You can always do another trilogy of them. But yes, I agree. There's something about that 3, seeing the subjects together.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and I know that you're working, you and Kelly are working on the science of witchcraft coming up.
Yeah, I'll let Kelly describe what that's about.
Yes.
So it's pretty fascinating because we are able to talk about classic and new horror movies and TV shows that involve witchcraft, but we're going through this new angle and this new lens of science. And it's unexpected roads that we've been led down. For example, we were able to interview an indigenous botanist about how plants are used in healing. And, you see in witchcraft movies or shows, they're always making potions and things to heal or do other things. And so she brought the truth and science behind that in an interview. And you're going to be fascinated about what you learn. And I think every chapter has led us down a path that we weren't expecting. And it's been thrilling.
One of my favorite journeys so far is I love the movie Death Becomes Her. I don't know if you all know that film, but I
Bruce
did
Willis.
some research. What's that?
Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, I know he's your man.
Yeah.
And so I kind of, I go down this research hole. What am I going to talk about with Death Becomes Her? And I find that it's huge in the drag community. It's and just the LGBTQIA community at large. And I ended up, we got to interview Jinx Monsoon and Peaches Christ, 2 drag queens who have made Drag Becomes Her, a stage show. And yes, and it was just like, I could not stop smiling. It was the best interview. And so we go like all these different routes, we go all these different ways. And so it's like 1 minute we're talking to a botanist and 1 minute we're talking to a drag queen. And it's so fun.
I love it. That's like on my bucket list. I want to talk to one. I'm just going to start hanging out with you guys. Like you guys do cool stuff. Like
we knew all the cool people.
Yeah. I just need to move up there by you guys, but maybe just half of the year, because I don't do cold weather.
No. You have to be here during the winter. You can't call yourself.
I don't know. I don't know if you want me there when it's that cold, because I am not a good cold person. Like no.
If I can handle my husband with COVID, I can handle you.
Okay, see, way to put it. Oh, that was so nice. I'll take
Poor
it.
Poor Luke.
Oh, poor man. Bless his little heart. Oh my God.
But yes, well, I mean, we all know about men and illnesses.
Yeah.
Enter man cold. Yes.
Yeah.
We know that. We know. But
Jessie. Oh, I was just gonna say, Jessie, I want to hear about what you're working on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you mentioned I am working on a children's book. I am writing and illustrating it. It's one that I wrote when my kids were little, and I dusted it off and I'm like, I really like this story. And I showed it to Fern and she was excited about it too. So I'm freshening it all up. I just did another drawing today for one of the pages. So we're really kind of bringing it back out and showing off my character. She's a cute little elephant who loves ballet. And so it's just kind of about her journey into what she loves versus how people see her outwardly, because elephants are thin little creatures. So you probably wouldn't expect one to be a ballet dancer.
Cool. I love that. What's it called? Do you have the title yet?
Kind of working on it. I think we're in between a few. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah. We're kind of in, but one of the best parts of my job is to see authors go in various directions with their careers and their craft, because with you, Meg, we started with the short stories, and then you branched into novel writing, then into nonfiction writing, and it's so exciting to see that. And with you, Jess, you started in novel writing, very much so, and now we're going into bringing in an added other element of your art, literally your drawings, which, by the way, I'm totally jealous of. My drawings look really pathetic.
Me too. I'm sure if we worked together, it still wouldn't be as cute as Jesse's.
No, I mean, no, it would just be like, what in the world? Who told these people they could draw? Right. But no, I have had the pleasure of seeing Jess's drawings, the preliminary drawings for this little picture book, and I just love it. I mean, and the little elephant. I mean, who doesn't love an elephant ballerina? I mean,
when she said that and it was a ballerina, my mind went to the elephant and Sing, that Tori Kelly, voice. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so freaking cute. Like, oh, and I'm like, so now I'm all excited about elephants, it's just like, oh, that would be amazing. Like just a little movie, a little ballerina. Oh, I don't know. I could see it. It's, you guys, I'm the best in the morning. Okay. It's after 7. I could totally be drunk or sober. You don't know. Okay. Like it's just, you get what you get, but I'm down for the elephant, Jalen. I'm down for
when Jess sent the information about it, my mind went to Fantasia.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Fantasia. Yeah,
right. I mean, because that whole sequence with the elephant ballerinas, that was, and the ostriches. I mean, that was just so cool.
I don't know if obviously it's just me. Fantasia scares me. Like I don't know why, because it does like a dark turn, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like all colorful, and then it just goes dark. I'm like, oh, I like puppies and rainbows, like colorful stuff. So maybe that's why I went to Sing, because this is like colorful and full of music that I can just sing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the world's best singer. And then Fantasia, I'm like, I can't play like those people, like and then it goes dark. I don't know, but
are you talking about the Night on Witch Mountain, right? Isn't that the title of that piece with the dude, the demon dude that wakes up?
Yeah, it does take a turn in that movie.
It gets dark, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just throwing out there. Like it gets pretty like, I don't know if I want to keep watching. I'm not going to a happy place, and I like being in a happy place unless I'm watching a scary movie, and that's so I can live in my scary element in a safe element. It's one of those things for me. So
that's true. I hadn't even really thought about that it does have a flavor of all the different genres, really, in Fantasia. Very interesting.
My brother really liked that movie. I didn't love it because I think it wasn't narrative enough for me or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like no talking. For me as a kid, I was like, no. My brother loved it, but wasn't my thing.
Yeah, it was really just the music.
Yeah.
The music.
I wanted like storylines and, but maybe looking back on it now, maybe it was more narrative. I just was bored. So therefore, I'm going to write a musical with no talking in it. Fern, are you ready?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's a whole
an
other
opera.
kind of writing.
Yeah. This is going to be a challenge.
And it's going to be on the moon.
Yeah,
Right?
an opera. Yes. On the moon.
With aliens.
with aliens.
And
Yeah.
it'll be starring William Shatner.
Yeah.
Nice. Even better. Okay. I like
All that.
I'm sold.
Yes, that's what it's gonna be. So I'll have that to you by Monday.
I will look for it in my inbox, my friend. But I think, if we're gonna do Shatner, we need to also throw in like different let's mash up some of the fandoms. Like,
Okay.
I think
Because
we
I was
should
gonna
have-
say Jessie is the Star Trek girl. Star Trek. I would say track.
Mhm.
Star Trek.
Hey, dude,
girl.
it's okay.
So she would know the Star Trek people to bring.
Yeah. I mean, and that's Shatner, right? James T.
Yeah,
Kirk.
I guess we already have
James T.
him.
Kirk. He's the epitome. I'm sorry. I love Chris. What was
Chris
his
Pine.
last name? Yes, he's adorable and he's a great actor. Love him, but I just can't see him as James T. Kirk. I just can't.
He's
Okay,
more,
but if both
more
of
James
them
T. Kirk.
are knocking at your door, Fern,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and said, "It's raining outside. I need to spend the night," who would you let in?
Shatner, William Shatner. I bet he's a good time. He probably just was like drink and stuff. I'd be like, yeah, let's go smoke a cigar and drinks. You are welcome. The Chris guy is like, dude, I don't even know. I'm good.
I think I would let Chris Pine in.
I'd be like, here's my one couch. Let's snuggle.
Yeah.
Let's snuggle. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Why did I guess I'm the only one that would do I would totally let William Shatner in. Like, I don't know. He just seems like a fun time. Whatever.
He probably has some great stories. He's a legend. I love him in the Twilight Zone.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I would want those stories.
See, so you should totally let William Shatner in.
Just saying.
I mean, why can't we just let both of them in?
All right.
Cute.
I guess.
Why do we have to do?
If we're gonna go down that road, why not?
Chris can have, the space in the bedroom. And, Shatner can have the, guest bedroom.
What if Bruce Willis comes?
Oh my gosh,
Bruce is my man.
Willis, like he is hands down. Like no one else needs to come in. Oh my gosh, I
Bruce
like
has the master bedroom, everybody. Bruce has the master bedroom, okay?
we're all gonna be yes, absolutely. But I like Luke's
great
comment.
party.
He was like, who would what did he say? He was like, what if they both had COVID? How would that change things?
Who said that?
Luke did.
Luke, I love you, Luke.
I would not let them in. I'd be like,
Then they're locked out.
yeah.
In a
Go here.
But then they're in a quarantine room.
So we quarantine all of them
Quarantine them all.
for 10 to 14 days and then let them in.
And then we move them to the other places in the house.
That's like borderline kidnapping. I feel like legally we're gonna get into some trouble. Okay.
Okay, well,
That,
Luke
but
is like, they're only to be there for 24 hours. Why are we limiting it?
okay, I don't think we have to play by his rules.
I don't know why are you making rules? There was no rules, okay? But yeah,
No.
Meg did not specify that. Meg just said
No.
it's raining
What
outside.
if?
You let them in. That was the only
Yeah.
specification.
We don't need to add any. No. Mm-mm.
COVID or not, I'm sorry, I'm letting Chris Pine in. It's good.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you're choosing, and whether he has COVID or not, who cares? You're
Oh,
willing
yeah.
to. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, his Captain Kirk is really more of a Han Solo character. So really he encompasses both Star Trek and Star Wars.
Oh.
Ooh, I like
Extra
that.
sexy.
Yeah. That's very true. He does
Oh,
have
I
a lot
like
of
that. I
Han.
never thought of that. Very good. Very good. You should write an article about that. That would be kind of interesting. Do you ever write stuff like that, Jesse? You should write like how he's the Han Solo. What do you think?
He's kind of more the Han Solo than the Kirk
Yeah.
of the series.
I like that. Are they going to make any more of those, do you think, of the his type of Star Trek?
I mean, I would enjoy it because I love all of the cast that they got in the films, but I think after J.J. Abrams' 2 Star Wars somewhat disasters, I don't think they're going there anymore.
Okay.
Like the last one got a lot of heat. Like not
Oh,
happy
Star Wars or
fans.
Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
His
Well,
last
I'm
one,
not
but
going to go down that road.
hey, they had Princess Leia with a lightsaber. I was happy. So.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I think for me it was Star Wars enough, and I'm just the kind of person that will just go with you on the journey you want to take me on. I have no real opinion. I mean, I do have some opinions, but I can suspend my opinions and just enjoy the journey you, the writers, want me on. You know what I mean?
That's good. Kelly and I were just talking about that today on Horror Rewind. We were talking about how trying to like not have so many expectations when you go into a movie can actually really help you enjoy the movie more. You know, if you can really like just exactly like take the journey and not like have all these ideas in your head of what it should be, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, you see that with a lot of fandoms, you know,
Yeah.
where they start kind of creating their own, like, this is what it should happen, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they get so fixated in that when it doesn't, it goes in a different direction, they're just not able to just enjoy it anymore. And at that point, I feel like you've stepped over the line from being a fan to trying to be the author. And at that point, you just need to go write your own book.
Yeah, go write fanfic.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that's true.
There's actually a book out right now. It's a romance that was a Reylo fanfic. So Rey and Kylo Ren from the new Star Wars, it was actually a fanfic that they put into like a romance novel that just came out.
So how do they not have it be Reylo then?
Well, they're both, so it's called The Love Hypothesis, and they're both like scientists, I believe, in a lab. So
Okay.
I don't know how that translates, but that's what I've been hearing is it was Reylo fanfic. I'm like, that's hilarious, because if you look at the cover, it looks like them.
Oh, funny.
Just saying.
So you're saying if I go and dust off all my old X-Files fanfic and just change a couple things, I have some romance books.
You got it.
It worked for E.L. James. So
yeah, exactly. She did that for 50 Shades. So she made a lot of money.
Hey, I'm game to publish.
All right, let's go.
I mean,
have it due by Monday.
That would be so fun. And you know, and this kind of takes us to the conversation about really as writers and creatives, you know, we do get our ideas from other creative endeavors, you know, the films, the book, all these, and it's just the way that we present it in our own unique styles.
Exactly. Right? Yes, I remember saying to my dad, like, when I wanted to be a writer, and I was like, everything's been done. You know, I was a kid, and I was like, everything's been written. And he's like, yeah, everything has been written. Like, get over that. Every single story has been written, but it's about, you know, because there's only maybe 10 stories if you really think about it. But it's about like your take on it and what you can bring to it. And that's always kind of been in my head. Like, yeah, zombies have been done. Serial killers have been done, everything, but it's me doing it. And so that's kind of helped me along the way.
Yes. And definitely each author has their unique voice. So you are bringing you to it and the way that you see it and your own personal experiences that you bring to it. So yeah, I think that one of the things I always say to, you know, young authors that are beginning, don't worry too much. You know, if you do have if you have so much of it that it can be identified and be like, that's plagiarism, you know, that we have a conversation, but make it your own, make it your voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know Jess has a giveaway that she wants to do. So
Kelly does too, so make sure everybody gets, okay, go ahead, Jess.
All right, Jess, so how do you want to go about your giveaway? Do you have some trivia to torture people with?
You say no.
I don't. No.
Okay, thank you. Oh, great, because I'm kind of prepared myself.
I think Kelly she gonna torture. Yeah.
Like, man, because you know, Meg was like, round 2 is, you know, gonna be much harder, and I'm over here like, oh my gosh, my head already hurts, you know. So thank you, Jalen. Thank you. Thanks.
I'm gonna do something a little different. So I'd love to give away the first book. And I think it would be fun because in my second and third book, I have a dragon. Her name is Tyrael, but I'd love to know what you would name a dragon. So I'd love to have all the people watching put in different dragon names, and then we can do another wheel of fun to figure out who gets book one. Oh my gosh, I rhymed.
That works. That works. So y'all post your dragon names. What would be the name of your dragon? And then everybody will get into the wheel of names. So dragons. Yeah. Ooh.
You write about dragons, don't you, Fern?
I do. I love dragons. They're
You
so...
love dragons.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then what name would you give Jaylen's dragon?
What name would I give?
Uh-huh. Her dragon is different than the one that you write about, right?
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
would you give her dragon? The name.
Well, I think her name already is perfect because
Well,
that just defines who she is. But if I was going to create a new dragon, you know,
okay.
I would come up with a different name. Think about that.
Well, Mark came up with Puff the Magic. That was his. I'm not even gonna lie. That's funny right there. Okay, that is funny.
I think there's a song about Puff.
But
I
it
think
was,
it might be.
I love that was hilarious though. Like I just like popped back over and his was the first one I saw and I was like, that is classic. Like I love it.
Ooh, Anna says Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good name for a dragon.
I
we
think
have-
that would be a Brad one.
Yeah, Phoenix, that would be cool. We have a bearded dragon, and her name is Pearl because we thought it was funny because it's kind of like an old lady name. And that's what we did with our pug too, Scarlet. Well, that's not as old ladyish now, but when she was born a million years ago. But I like those kind of names. I like Eunice or something like she's older and she has wisdom and she's a queen. I
Yeah.
like that. What about you, Kelly?
I was going to say something very old timey and just, it doesn't seem like a pet name like Mike or Greg or
Yeah.
Dan.
Fred.
And I love Kelly. You went to the male dragons.
Oh,
You're all like in the
interesting. What does that
female
say about you? Well, what would Freud say?
I mean, I know that the dragon in the next book that I'm going to be hopefully coming forth with, his name is Nickamere,
Oh, that's cool.
and he's actually
Nick for short.
Nick. Yes, well, she calls him Vip because he's a very important person.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm. But
Well-
he's Nickamere,
That's cute. That's really cute.
and he's a big kind of bronze colored mountain dragon.
Mountain dragon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I've decided to give in my series like different the dragons that live in different places, different looks, and so the mountain dragons, they don't have the extra arms. They're
Oh,
wings,
they just have the wings.
yeah, and they
Cute.
have a really spiky tail. And then of course there's the water dragons that have fins and gills,
Cute.
and then there's the desert dragons that are kind of like the Asian style of dragon, more not so much wings, but more like serpents.
Okay.
Because I was channeling Dune and worms.
I was gonna say that sounded Dune-ish.
It did.
What was I gonna say? Oh, well, like, are your dragons cute or are they like fierce dragons or both?
I think they're a little bit of both because like
Okay.
I have a pink mountain dragon that, I mean, she's pink. She can't really look that totally fierce
No.
in pink,
No. Cute.
And she has a very unique situation in the Dragon Princess. And then she has a child that
A dragon baby?
a dragon baby, because she made it with a dragon. but she was turned into a dragon. She was a human. She
Oh.
got turned into a dragon.
Oh,
So this baby is unique.
oh, cute.
I know. I'm playing with her as a character. We'll see where she goes.
That sounds fun.
Mhm. All right. So who all do we have so far, Amy, on the Wheel of Names?
I know Mark
Yeah, Mark's
Yeah.
on it.
and Anna.
And Anna and Brendan put Oscar.
Oh, cute. I love that name.
Oscar the dragon. Luke did Drank, which is his D&D Dragonborn character. Ooh, Luke. I love it.
Careful, your nerd is showing.
I love it, Luke. And Mark, of course,
That
did Kat.
must be a different Luke. That's not my husband.
No, I think,
I'm
I mean,
just kidding. He loves D&D.
it says Hafdahl on there.
I know, I'm just kidding.
She didn't want to claim him in that moment. She was like, "That's not my husband." Okay,
I saw that. I saw
claiming him.
that.
I got it. I understand. No,
Yeah,
I don't claim mine half the time, so I get it. I get it.
get it.
I threw mine out, so I don't know what y'all are talking about.
So it's Mark, Anna, and Brendan.
Yes, and then Jenny Elliott did Rohan, is the name of her
Ooh.
dragon. Ooh, I love that. That's so
I
Lord
like
of the
that.
Rings.
It
It
is. I like that.
I love it. I love it.
Sounds fierce.
What was Anna's? I didn't hear it.
Anna, Anna's was
Oh.
Phoenix.
Yeah, her.
That's
Oh, yeah, oh,
right.
yeah. Okay. That's right.
That's pretty.
Yes. And Leroy, are you throwing out Arnold Schwarzenegger as the name of your dragon? Is that
That's
your
a
dragon,
tough
Leroy?
dragon.
That is an awesome name for a dragon. Yeah,
That, you know, I
accept. We accept.
I could totally see Arnie as a dragon. I totally could see it. So that is too funny, Leroy. I love it. Yes, there will be more Fern Brady books. They're coming. They're coming. We're just slow.
All right. Is that everybody?
I think that's everybody so far.
All right. Who's
All
gonna
right.
win a book by Jessie?
Are
The
we
first
spinning
one,
The first in her series.
Descendants of Avalon.
All right, are we spinning?
We're spinning.
I hope you're doing it, Amy. I didn't set it up.
No, I am, but Fern has to let me share.
Oh, how do I do that? How do I do that?
Click on my name
Click
or
on
the
this.
three little dots and
Mhm.
allow participants to share. And it
Look at
doesn't
my-
it doesn't let me see all the comments. I hope I spelled Jenny's name right.
All right, I'm just gonna make you host because I don't see allowed to share. So I'm just gonna
You
do
can
that.
just hold up your phone or
Okay,
something.
here. Okay.
There you go.
Here, I'll just fix it and push it back.
Right.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm ready. I don't know about y'all.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here we go. Ooh, it's gonna make sound. Ooh. Is it gonna make it? Ah, it said Mark.
For Puff the Magic Dragon.
So that is the name of the dragon. Okay, I love it. That was a fantastic. That was so great. I
That
love
was the wheel just making a comment there. I
it.
feel
That
like
is the name. It was making the comment that is the name. Okay.
it was kind of like a Ouija board right here. I don't know. Where'd you get this wheel, Amy?
I don't know. You saw it like froze too, so I don't know. I don't know. It just is.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's because Meg is into like the suspense and horror. I think some kind of thing just sort of took over that wheel, man. That
It
wheel.
was a ghost.
It was. It was.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I want to hear Kelly's trivia.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yes.
Now, hang on, Kelly, because I need to take a drink first. Because I'm just not even gonna say what's in here.
You don't need to. Okay, it's all good. We're probably all are drinking the same thing. Okay,
And
it's all
I can't
good.
even have my usual cigar because my allergies. And
Oh,
it irritates them terribly, and then I can't breathe. It's horrid.
Well,
All
it's
right,
kind of
Kelly.
one of those you got to pick. You got to pick.
So, friends, I'm going to take you on a journey. First of all, I'm going to ask you a question in order to give away a copy of The Science of Serial Killers. And so don't guess right away, friends. Let's let some comments come in, and then I'm going to take you on a journey.
Okay.
What does this mean? You'll find out. Here's the question. What author inspired Meg's latest tattoo? Don't say it out loud, friends. Comment. We're looking for comments.
All right. So we'll give them a chance to.
No, Luke. Not that he would even know, but
But we're looking for guesses. And guess what? Even if it's a wrong guess, you'll still get entered into the chance to win. So I would say just, comment and guess. This is the question. And so we're looking for guesses. Anybody guess yet?
Well, Luke just put like a very serious.
Luke just put a face
oh,
like
that means he didn't like the joke I made him. He does like the eyes like
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Anybody
Okay,
want to?
So Martin has guessed. Should I say his guess?
Yeah.
All right. So he guesses Stephen King.
No. Good guess. Keep
It's a
going.
good
Try
guess.
again, Martin. Try again.
All right. Brendan has a guess. Brendan says Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh,
That's also an excellent
try.
guess.
That is, you know what? This one up here definitely inspired it, but that's not my latest one.
And so
Keep
and
guessing.
Jenny,
Keep guessing. You're on the right track.
yeah,
Martin,
Jenny
right.
also guessed Edgar Allan Poe, and Anna guessed Stephen King, but those are not
Okay.
it. Although you do have a Stephen King one, right?
I do.
We have
It
matching,
matches with Kelly.
Grady
Yeah,
girls
mine's
right
like-
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
We have
remember
the
that.
Shiny girls. Yep.
Wait, is this a brand new tattoo? Do I
You know what? I'm gonna show it. And
Okay.
I don't know
Oh,
if
here we
I'll-
go. This is a big hint. Let's see. And this is also a hint.
Yes.
I'm giving a hint too.
It's a cup
Ooh.
and it's stars. A cup of stars. Let's see if anybody knows what that is.
Mark was saying that he knows it's a typewriter.
does that count?
Well, that's
That-
old, Mark.
Okay.
Mark.
Mark, get on our level. Look, it's a cup of stars. What novel is that from, friends? Horror fans? Anybody else have a guess?
I have to say, Kelly, you have taken trivia to a whole new.
I'm so sorry.
I'll give you a clue. The author's a woman.
Okay, Martin says Shirley Jackson.
Yay, Martin!
Wow.
Yay!
Now, are you
You
ready? I'm
win.
about to take you on a journey.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I like Journey.
Already. There's lots of plotting going on over there, Kelly.
Okay.
I know.
So,
I'm seeing this.
in Meg's book, Twisted Reveries 3, she sets a story. They're all antique tales. And I love things set in the past. One of them is set in 1916, which is the year Shirley Jackson was born. Hence the trivia question.
Ooh.
But her story is about suffragettes. And so I wondered, what were the suffragettes drinking? In her story, they're drinking whiskey. That's not a spoiler. Maybe it is. But literally, friends, there is a cocktail called the suffragette, and I'm about to make it for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's
Yes.
the journey. And then there's something after that too, but here's the journey. You need to have a lemon peel, okay? You're going to have equal parts gin,
Woo.
French vermouth,
Woo.
and Italian vermouth.
Whoa.
It's a very
International.
boozy cocktail. They weren't messing around, okay? You're
They
gonna
were
get some
fighting for
orange,
the boat. They were
That's
fighting for
right.
the
yeah,
boat.
orange bitters, okay? A dash. I like a little more than a dash. I like a few dashes. And then obviously ice. I don't have any ice near me. But I like to top it off because I'm weak sauce and I can't do 3 shots of straight. I'm going to top it off with a little ginger ale.
Nice.
This is the suffragette cocktail.
The
19
suffragette. I love it.
1919, Shirley Jackson was born that year. Now, Meg's latest tattoo was inspired by an iconic line in The Haunting of Hill House. Meg, if someone is going to get a tattoo inspired by one of your works, what would it be?
Oh, good
Ooh.
question.
That's a good one.
I think it would be an axe, and it would say badass.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I think it would be an axe,
Yeah, I
right?
think so.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I love an axe. I love an axe. Is this when you reveal you have an axe?
The journey ends there.
Cool but scary at the same time. I would be like, wow, that is cool, but then be like, why is it just there? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I would kind of
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good question.
That is.
Or my
And
face. I would be fine with my face.
Does anybody else, what would your Meg Hafdahl inspired tattoo be? We'll look for
Ooh.
comments too. And
Yeah,
and
I
the
wanna hear
gallery.
that.
yeah, let's do this. And okay, Kelly, you're gonna need to email me that recipe.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You have
It
to make it for
does.
me. I'll just
Ooh.
have you make it for me.
yeah, that sounds
Mhm.
wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Bad axe woman. Martin is like bad axe woman.
Bad axe woman. Yes.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, if you get that tattoo, free books for life. I said it right here.
Oh, ooh, that is Martin. It's on. Martin.
Oh, well.
I like that. Bad axe woman. Yes. Maybe I need to get that tattoo.
Yes.
You totally
Jesse, if
should.
you're gonna get a tattoo inspired by me, what would it be of?
Well, first of all, it would totally be your face because hello. But if I couldn't get your face, I was also thinking what you were thinking with the axe, but maybe take it a step further. I'm gonna put the axe into the state of Minnesota with some blood dripping off the bottom.
I love it.
That's a
I
good
love
one.
it. That's even better. That's even better. I love it. Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mark is
love
like hashtag it's all happening, and Martin is like, this is Betsy, and then he put an at. So
Okay, Betsy, if you get the tattoo, Bad Axe Woman, free books for life. My books. Sorry, I can't buy all your books, but my
well, and we would totally do it, man. We will honor that. We will honor that.
Okay.
People. We will
Okay.
honor it.
I think
We have lawyers drawing up contracts as we speak.
yeah.
No, the lawyers are back there going, stop, Fern.
Yeah.
Stop
Don't say
talking. Stop
words.
talking,
Stop
Bert.
talking.
Stop it.
Rein people in, Fern. Rein people in.
Oh, so wait, we need to spin the wheel to see who wins this copy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Martin got one. We have 2 copies. All right,
Wait, you already gave one copy away to Martin.
we did.
Kelly, you gave it to Martin already.
It was.
I
the drink.
forgot because I got carried away on my journey.
No, I think it was the drink.
Hey, that's a journey that's worth it, okay? If that is the end result of the journey, girl, we all can be carried away on that journey. It's all good, okay? It's welcome. That's a journey welcome anytime, okay?
So don't worry about it. Martin's gonna get his book.
Martin's got that one. He got
Yep.
that one.
I love it. That's funny.
Yeah, and we got Caitlin has won the Twisted Reveries 3.
Yes.
And Mark got Descendants of Avalon.
yes.
And Martin has the Serial Killer book.
Okay,
So-
so I at 8:30 and 11 minutes, I have the really hard trivia.
Oh man, that's when my kids are going to sleep. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm so
you're
sorry.
saying.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. My kids are in bed at 8:30. I got
Maybe it'll be easier than the last one. I thought the other one was gonna be the easier one, but maybe that was the harder one. This is the easier one.
All I
I
can
don't
say,
know. I don't believe that. I feel like if you think it's hard, then we're all screwed. Like that's how I feel. It's like we're all screwed. We're not gonna be sitting here like, no, I'm not using Google at all. Like, yeah.
I just feel like I don't have enough alcohol with me.
Well,
at this point.
What's in your cup there, Fern?
I'm not saying. I'm just
Yeah. I'm drinking, this had a skull on it. So I just buy wine based on that sort of criteria. I don't really,
That works. That
you know.
works. And it looks good. It looks very yummy.
Yeah.
It has nice color when you hold it up.
I kind of like hold it next to my ring light.
It's a beautiful like blood.
Yes, that's why I thought it would be appropriate.
Yeah. It's
I
beautiful.
also think that your ring light is giving ring vibes because it's a ring light, you know,
The
like
ring?
the ring.
Nice. You're like the crypt keeper.
All right. So if you are watching, what are you drinking tonight?
Yeah.
What are you
I definitely want to try the suffragette. Like I said, I'm gonna make Kelly make it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Luke is known around these parts as too heavy of a pourer. So I'm not gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let Kelly make it. And I'm not very good at mixing cocktails, but
Well, you did a great job with Daphne's Smash.
that's, I did my best. Lisa, our friend Lisa, came up with that, and she's really good at coming up with drinks. So yeah, that's a fun one. I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I have that one.
Yes, you have the recipe right there.
I kept one for myself. I was like, I ain't giving it.
Aw.
I'm keeping it.
Yes.
I had to keep it. It was such a
Nice.
great drink. I was like, this is mine.
Yes. Perfect.
And for those of you who don't know, Book Lovers Delight, which is a program that Amy runs, sends you a box of with a book in it, plus other amazing goodies from Book Lovers as well as the authors. And Meg was in there with her Dark Inheritance, and that was her goodie. And this month you were in it.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
Your Twisted Reveries one was.
We had to put her in there for the month of Halloween. I mean, who else are you going to put in there that writes like badass stories around Halloween time? I mean, come on.
Yes.
She's just my October box. Like that's big for
Oh,
her.
it is the most wonderful time of the year. That's for sure.
That is. Mark says he's testing out the suffragette.
Okay.
So he
Oh.
put a little tipsy one, a little tipsy emoji. So, go slow. Go slow. And then Jenny is like cherry DP and apple crown.
Okay. So is that cherry Dr. Pepper?
Oh, that sounds good together.
And apple crown. That makes it, that I would like to try that because I'm a big apple person.
Yeah.
And Anna's into Stella Rose Dark Reserve wine.
Ooh, fancy. That sounds good.
I love
And
it.
Kelly, what's in there?
Listen, this is Miller Lite.
I love any sentence that starts with
It's always going to be good. Oh, I love it.
What's in your cup of stars?
It's my
Kelly?
cup of stars and it's Miller Lite. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I
It's
love
always
it.
Miller Lite.
I love
I'm
it.
classy AF. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a woman after my own heart. That's how, I love it. This is just my group of people. I'm just going to stay friends with y'all. I like it. This is good.
Yeah.
You guys are my people.
All right, you have 6 minutes until my trivia.
Why we gotta count down? Like, why we
I don't know.
gotta
It just
count down to
feels
it?
scarier that way. This is how I do suspense.
It's what Jigsaw would do.
I know.
It is what Jigsaw would do. You have 6 minutes to try to get out of this situation.
I know. And
Or you lose,
like, damn, I can't get out of it. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
man.
or you lose your eye. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Just imagine. You have to answer
Minor
your trivia
mistake, minor
questions.
mistake.
Or
I don't
some
wanna
sort of machine's gonna like.
I mean, I don't want to lose my eyeball for a trivia question. I mean, I don't know. What kind of trivia is this?
These are the stakes, Amy. These are the stakes.
Well, okay. Well, okay. I'm probably gonna be blind afterwards, but okay, I'm down. Okay, I'll ride this ride out. I mean, I'm
Just take one eye. It's okay. You still have
Yeah.
to.
This
I
will be
don't
beautiful.
know. I don't know. You know, I figure if we're gonna take, let's just take both. Okay, just don't make me half blind. Let's just be blind. Okay, like don't leave me with the like sad sorrows. Like, oh, I'm halfway blind. Like, just take it or don't. You know, that's how.
But
all or
pirates are sexy. Get a little eye patch, you're a pirate.
Yeah, the patch. You could have a patch.
And Jenny, we just love you too, my friend. I mean, since Jenny posted, the Inklings has been in her heart since 2018.
Wow.
We appreciate you.
Oh, Jenny.
Yes.
I like
love you.
that.
We will not take one of your eyes. I'm just gonna say.
No, we
Not doing
won't. Jesse, what are you drinking? You haven't fessed up.
I'm actually really tame tonight. So the high school soccer team is in the playoffs, I guess.
Oh yeah, you have to go pick up Olivia.
Yeah, I have to pick her up at like 10:45
Oh,
tonight.
yes.
So I just went with hot chai. So
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to get drowsy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Fox talked me out of making him go and do that tonight. So
Well, she's not doing Saturday because she has Halloween plans to have a horror marathon with her friends.
oh,
So
fun. What are they gonna watch?
they're gonna watch they've already watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so I think they're gonna watch some of the other kind of classic ones. I know you gave her a whole bag of stuff. She's probably gonna bring that over, and then she loves Venom, so they're probably gonna watch that in there sometime too.
Nice.
Yes, I was like the horror fairy because her daughter likes horror, and we don't really watch DVDs anymore. I watch like streaming, and I have all these horror DVDs, so I just drop them off at Jesse's house for her daughter because I try to spread the love as much as I can.
My love.
Oh,
3 minutes.
Luke is like, he's drinking Oktoberfest, but he just got the first COVID symptom, so he literally can't taste it, which is terrible, Luke. That's
Oh no, it's his
terrible.
first nightmare. Oh no.
Oh,
I guess I'll stop making fun of him.
oh.
He wanted some sympathy.
You're going to recover soon, and before
Oh,
you know
honey.
it, you'll be drinking.
a beer.
Oh.
You know,
That is tragic.
my 10-year-old went through that. He just had COVID and he couldn't taste his favorite foods, but it's back. It came back really fast. So hopefully it will for Luke too. So
Yeah, and you know, I from what I understand, like if you are vaccinated, it's
yeah.
very mild, and it, you know, so
Yeah.
that's the benefit to me.
Yes.
I'm good with getting poked. I'll go
Yes.
get boosted.
Definitely. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's good. I know. And Luke was, you know, since he's a doctor, he's one of the first people
Ooh,
vaccinated.
we have a question for you. We have a question for you, Meg.
Okay.
Anna wants to know, are you going to continue the series of Willoughby, or is it the end of Daphne and Edwin?
I don't know. I'm not the kind of writer that's like knows what I'm doing all that sounds bad, but I'm not the kind of writer who like plans everything out. I really do I am kind of an emotional writer, so I do tend to just sort of like write what I need to write. And when I wrote Daphne's story, I needed to tell Daphne's story. I right at this moment don't feel like I need to tell her story anymore, but that could change literally tomorrow. But I love Daphne and Edwin, and I would love to bring them back in some capacity. Maybe it's telling another story and they're there kind of in the periphery. Maybe it's their story again. I don't know, but I definitely am not shutting the door to the idea of more of them.
Yeah, and
Thank
I know
you.
you know,
Question.
you know, with Inklings we have an open-ended, so you know, Meg can keep going in these series, take breaks, come back. You know, we are very happy to have her and to publish her amazing works. So yeah.
And I will also say that, you know, Kelly and I have adapted Willoughby series into a television script. So
and
we would
oh my
love,
God,
we've already cast it in our head. So, you know, we would love
And I was
that.
also going to say, Fern, will you publish my Daphne and Edwin fanfic? I'll get it to you by Monday.
yeah, send it my way. Absolutely.
You know, I think you should just like write all the steamy scenes I should have written, and then we'll just kind of we'll do a reissue.
Inklings After Dark is our
Yes.
romance section, and we
Yes.
need more steamy stuff. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So, all right.
send it our way.
Okay. Oh, it's time.
Okay, we have arrived at the moment of truth.
Okay. So this game, and anybody, can we give away another book or what? Do we have any more
Absolutely.
books to give away? Okay.
Absolutely.
So anybody who participates, you can literally just put a like emoji, like emoji or whatever. Just tell us you're alive, proof of life, and get to be on the wheel.
On our wheel
Okay.
of fame.
I just need
Wheel
to
of
know
fame.
you're alive, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And by
So-
the way, welcome Greg for hopping on to
Oh,
our
hi,
party.
Greg.
Woo-hoo!
Okay.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the first sentence of a novel. They're all famous horror novels.
Oh my gosh.
And you're going to tell me what it is. I'm not going to let Kelly play, but I am going to let her play if nobody can get it. Okay.
So she's a lifeline. So
So
Kelly,
she is going to be the player, but whatever.
You
Anyway,
should just
no,
let
I
yourself.
have faith. I do have faith in some of the people watching.
Okay.
Well, on
Okay.
all the people watching.
Did you hear that? It wasn't an us. It wasn't the people
Not
watching.
you.
No,
Okay.
she knows us. Okay, she knows it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, good.
Okay. Okay. Here's the first sentence of a famous horror novel. The terror, see, I can't do it seriously now. The terror, which would not end for another 28 years, if it ever did end, began, so far as I know or can tell, with a boat made with a sheet of newspaper floating down a gutter swollen with rain.
Oh, I think I know this one, but okay. Maybe not. I probably don't, honestly. It's probably one of those. Whatever.
Oh, there. You got this. You got
No,
it.
no, girl. I'm like, I don't have faith in myself for these, so I'm good. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, Amy,
All right.
raise your hand.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yes, you know what it is.
No, other
Hey,
people.
Luke posted a book, and then Anna and Martin. I think Anna and Martin are the ones who actually got it right.
Yeah.
I love you, Luke, but I'm just
What did Luke post?
So he put Old Man in the Sea.
I said horror novels.
That was why I thought.
Stop
You know,
it. Oh my gosh, that was so great. That
What
was-
did Anna and Martin post?
I was trying to be nice about it. Okay. And
You're
so
like
Anna,
a book?
look, Anna and Martin posted it.
Yes. Good job.
yeah.
I get it now. Okay.
I only got
Okay.
it at the end when it was the boat raining. I got that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Anna and
Okay.
Martin, you're on the wheel again.
Okay.
Okay. This is hard.
Okay, Greg is.
That was like the only easiest.
Hang on,
one.
y'all.
Okay.
Greg is in support of Luke's choice because he says if you fear water, that could be horror. novel.
Okay. Okay.
Sure, Greg. Sure.
I
Okay.
guess everything's a horror novel then. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
You will rejoice to hear that no disaster has accompanied the commencement of an enterprise which you have regarded with such evil forebodings. That is a famous horror novel.
When she said Enterprise, my mind went to Star Trek. Like,
No.
so I was like, or whatever it is, right? I'm not a Star Trek. I'm sorry. I don't think it was Star Wars. So I went the other way.
Yeah,
Like,
technically
not in that
Star
one.
Trek is not a horror one, but
I know, but
my
that's-
mind went there too.
That's where my
Okay.
mind went. My mind went there.
I'll give a clue. It's written in a letter.
And hey, Allison James just joined us. She's one of my table shuffleboard buddies.
Oh, hi, Allison. Anybody? I'm gonna let Kelly guess.
All right. No guesses so far on this first line.
Wait, I don't know, but you're saying a letter, so I'm saying Dracula.
Dracula.
That's a good choice, but no, but
No.
close.
Okay, now Martin says Frankenstein.
Yay, Martin.
Yes.
Or is it Betsy? I don't know if it's Betsy or Martin doing it, but
I think it was
good
Betsy.
job. Whoever,
Yep.
yes.
Well, and Jenny posted Dracula.
Yes, that was
Mhm.
Kelly's guess too.
That
That's a
was a
good
guess.
guess because they both
Now,
have letters in them. Yes.
Greg posted Flowers in the Attic.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah,
I
that was
will say I don't have Flowers in the Attic on this list though, so there's a clue that it's not any of these. Okay.
No, it's not that one. Not that one.
Okay. No live organism can continue for long to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. Even larks and katydids are supposed by some to dream.
Ooh, Craig is like, I'm out.
Right? We're all like, oh my gosh.
There'll be another Stephen King one, I promise.
I think I know who the author is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, Luke posted an answer.
Oh, what is it?
He says Origin of Species.
He's literally only listing books he's read, which is not many. I was kidding. I'm supposed to be nice to him. I'm supposed to be nice to him.
I'm gonna
Yes.
give a hint. I'm gonna give a hint. It has something to do with this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
All right, so Martin posted Haunting of Hill House.
Yes, Martin.
That's what I was guessing. Yay!
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Right, and we're
this-
putting
okay.
everybody's name in the wheel if they made a guess, whether
Yeah,
right
yeah,
or wrong.
yeah,
So
yeah,
y'all are
Okay.
your names are on the wheel.
I think everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Martin can go in it because he doesn't, or him and Betsy, they don't have this book yet. They won the serial killer one. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is kind of like giving it to you in the, so listen. Rosemary and Guy Woodhouse had signed a lease on a 5-room apartment in a geometric white house on First Avenue when they received word from a woman named Mrs. Cortez that a 4-room apartment in the Bramford had become available.
Okay, I think I might know this one maybe.
So that's the first sentence of a
I think I
famous
know this
horror
one too
novel.
then.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So Greg is throwing in Exorcist.
Close, but no.
No tamale. Okay.
No.
That's the one I was gonna say.
Okay. Martin put what I was thinking. Mark also put the same thing as I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it?
Rosemary's Baby.
Yes. Is that what
Yes.
you were thinking, Jesse?
Yep.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Good. Yes.
I only thought that because she was like Rosemary and then kept talking about
Yeah.
that. Okay, it's something with Rosemary. I was like, context clues, Amy. Context clues.
Okay. How about this one? Jack Torrance thought a vicious little prick.
What? That's it? Oh man.
Jack Torrance thought a vicious little prick.
So you got a character's name in there. So that's a good clue.
Mhm.
It is a good clue. And Kelly's giving a clue.
Mm. All right. So
Oh,
Jen said
okay.
that Dante says Dobie.
Nope.
No. Okay. So Luke and Anna both throw out. Oh, and Jenny now also The Shining.
Yes.
Yes.
I only got that from the tattoo. That's the only reason I got that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's just the truth.
All right. This is an oldie but a goodie. And I kind of call it more a novella than a novel. The story had held us round the fire, sufficiently breathless, but except the obvious remark that it was gruesome, as on Christmas Eve in an old house, a strange tale should essentially be. I remember no comment uttered till somebody happened to say that it was the only case he had met in which such a visitation had fallen on a child.
Mm. Okay. I have a thought on this, but I'm not going to say it because if I'm wrong, I'm going to be embarrassed.
Lay down, boys.
This is my husband.
Oh.
What did he say?
He said playtime, boys. It's 8:30 means, well, it's supposed to be 8:30. It's 8:40, but it means it's time to get off the screens before bed.
For your guys.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Any guesses?
All right.
It
So
sounds like-
we've got Martin says the turn of the screw.
Yep. Good
Yeah?
job. Yeah.
Woo.
We have a superstar.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna close the door because I can hear my kids screaming.
Oh.
Okay, that
Okay,
one, I
Mark.
think- okay,
Mark is like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Technically, I don't think that one qualifies as horror.
I think if Greg can argue the Hemingway one, I think
Right? Yeah.
that you could argue that it's pretty scary.
Oh.
Okay. Left. This is the first sentence of this famous novel. Left Munich at 8:35 p.m. on 1st May, arriving at Vienna early next morning. Should have arrived at 6:46, but train was an hour late.
Oh.
I think Kelly might know.
Okay, I'm going off of the train thing
Okay.
on where my mind went.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Dracula?
Yes. Good job. Yay.
You girl. Look
Yay.
at
I got one.
Okay, this is a famous recent book, like within the last 10 years, I believe. Yes. When I think of my wife, I always think of her head.
Okay, that is a really interesting first line.
Isn't that an interesting first line?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes me want to keep reading.
And you
Have to-
probably, I'm guessing you might have seen this movie. It was a pretty popular movie.
I think, okay. Yeah, I think that gives me an idea.
Okay. Well, she's one of my favorite authors. In fact, my good friend Shelly got me a signed copy of one of her books. Not this one, but one of her other books.
So can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Gone Girl?
Yes. Good job. Good job.
That's
All right.
a
I'll
good
do
one.
one more.
Okay.
Okay. Stephen King said this is the best opening line of any novel. It's not a Stephen King novel. He said this is the best opening line of any novel. And most people who know me, I've said this is my favorite novel. Last night, I dreamt I went to Manderley again.
That's a good hint because you got the setting. Mm-hmm.
Fern knows.
Oh, Fern doesn't know 100%.
Fern
thinks-
like maybe you knew.
No, I mean, I know.
You're just saying it's a good hint.
I know it's a good hint, and I know your favorite book, so I'm thinking that I
Okay.
know what it is. Okay.
Yes. Okay. By Daphne du Maurier, who also wrote
I'm right.
The Birds. It's called Rebecca.
Rebecca. Yeah.
Rebecca.
Cool.
Okay, thank you. See, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so
All right.
bad.
So from those, we're going to spin the wheel, okay, of our viewing audience, and we shall see who wins
Okay.
the next copy of Twisted Reveries 3.
All right. Here we go. Ooh.
Whoa, big winner. Big winner.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yay. They got the most answers right, so that seems fair.
And the wheel is being a fair wheel.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
It is awesome. This is really a great opportunity to explore all these influences that have gone into our writing and into the reason why we are writing the things that we were writing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking about that line about the head, his wife's head. And I'm thinking, this is a horror novel.
Mhm.
So that's just really, really intriguing,
Isn't it?
where's
That's
it gonna go?
first line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read that book, but I didn't remember that first line. But when I was, getting all these sentences together, I was like, oh, that's great. No wonder I love Gillian Flynn. She's such a good writer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no matter how, I feel like the more I write, the more I have to learn. Like, it's like, I just want to keep, and that's why I'm such a big nerd about reading, because I feel like reading is so vital to being a writer. And so, the more I read, the better I feel, and like the more I'm learning. So yeah.
Well, you guys, I do have to tuck my kids in, so I do have to go. But
Okay.
I didn't lose any eyeballs, okay?
No, you didn't. It could have been way
I only got one, but I didn't lose any eyeballs, so it's okay. But
Thank you, Amy. You're the
Of
best.
course, anytime. It was nice to see you guys. Kelly, it was nice to meet you. Fern, I'll see you tomorrow morning. So bye,
Okay.
everybody.
All right. Bye, Amy. Yes. Well, I have to say, that your book launches and the book launches that we do here at Inklings are truly the funnest. They're the funnest. Because I mean, I do love fellow publishers out there that, that are fellow publishers. We love you, but let's face it, Inklings is a lot of fun. It's a lot more.
It is. That's right. Well, there are a lot of girls here, and that's important.
That makes a huge difference. But also, I mean, we have drinks.
Exactly. I'm glad you don't enforce a rule that we can't have drinks. I'm already down to that again.
Why would I even want to? I mean, isn't the alcohol and writing, don't they just sort of go together?
Right, drunk.
And
Yeah,
sober.
Meg and I always say that. Yeah, right, drunk, addict, sober. And although we don't actually do it, we believe in the philosophy.
We save that for after we write, and then we get drunk.
Because then it's celebration.
Exactly. It's either celebration or it's like,
paper.
Oh my God, we only got that much done. But usually we get a lot done. Usually we do, but not always. But yes.
Yeah, you need to celebrate any amount of words you get out there.
It's true. It really is true. I see a lot of people saying like, oh, I didn't get my 2,000 words or something. And it's like, any words you get is good. Even like, I know for me, I need a lot of like time to think. I'm a big, like, I need to like sit in that and think. And like today I was jotting notes down. And even though I didn't actually physically write today, like write words, I was writing notes, which is helping my mind, which is getting me to that, to that writing process. So it's all work. Like I said, reading is part of writing. Doing these kinds of things, talking to other creative people, watching creative people and them talk about their process. There's so many ways to be a better writer and like learn. And no one gets to the point where it's like, well, I've learned everything. I don't need to learn anymore. And Kelly and I found that too with our research. It's like, we could write a book on every single chapter. We could just keep going. So there's just so much out there. And anyway, that's my speech for tonight.
I love it. And I think you're very right,
Yeah.
because oftentimes as writers, we do define writing time as sitting down and putting words on a page.
Right.
But actually writing time can be reading and, exploring how other writers do their craft. And
Exactly.
all manner of things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm always very saddened when I hear, writers that are good writers go, well, I think I'm going to give it up because I just can't do it. I can't put these many words every day.
Yeah.
But
that's okay. Yeah. Can't be so strict.
No, you have to, because the muse is a factor. Okay. We make her work.
It's tough because it's a job, but it's also creative. So there's like that tightrope you're walking all the time where it's like, okay, this is my job, but I don't feel like I have the right grasp on this. And that's why for me, like sitting and like staring and like just being in that zone helps so much.
Also,
So,
I feel like as a creative, we feel guilty about getting to do this
yeah.
because it's like, oh, wow, I get to actually research and write, and those are the things I love to do for fun. And I
Mhm.
feel guilty about it sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point. And then it's like, well, I need to work harder. I need to work harder. But it's like, no, this is awesome. And like, this is what I enjoy doing and love doing. I know when Jessie's talking about her writing, she's always smiling and happy.
Yeah.
Yep, all sunshine and roses over here. And unicorns and dragons.
Yes.
You're one among Amy's people, right? Unicorns and rainbows. But you know what?
Yes.
It is beautiful as a publisher when I'm with writers, watching them talk about their writing, because y'all's face just lights up when you talk about what you're writing and where your book is going and what's happening with your characters and stuff. And
Yeah.
so that is one of the pleasures from my point of view, is getting to watch you guys get all excited about art.
Yeah. It's cool to feel like you're getting away with, well, like Kelly said, like, you have that guilt because you feel like you're getting away with murder because you're kind of playing like as a kid would play imagination land, and getting to do that. And I love doing that on my own, but I also love when I get to do it with Kelly and we can bounce things off of each other,
Oh, okay. So Mark wants to know, can the audience ask some questions? So yes, I think we have a few more minutes left in our evening. So if you guys have a question for this wonderful group of ladies that write up here, and of course to Meg, whose book we're celebrating tonight, send it over. We will ask the questions. Oh,
Yeah. I'm ready.
You're ready. You're ready.
I'm looking to see what I can show. I've got Annabelle. If anybody knows Annabelle, she's sitting on my desk. My boys got me her. And this is like in the Conjuring movies, she sits in this little thing.
Nice.
And it says, warning, do not open. But I'm opening it.
Too late.
So Annabelle's
Also, I just want to point out Meg's awesome ring, which she got at Unique Vintage in Burbank.
I did when we were in California. I said, well, I have to have that.
All right.
I have a brand.
So Mark is like, what is your favorite scary movie book?
Scary movie book?
/book.
Oh.
Well, we already know that Rebecca is your number one book.
So my favorite scary movie is The Shining. What
Mm.
about you, ladies?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Fern, what about like Alien or Predator?
Oh,
Don't you
Predator.
love those movies?
Predator
Okay.
is I love Predator. I mean, the idea of just the hunter culture he comes from is just intriguing. The world building behind it.
Yeah.
I have real issues. I love Alien, but I have issues with the world building because the gestation period just seems to be all over the place.
Okay, you just have to ignore movie 3 and 4. Just kick them out.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Just Alien and Aliens are the only good alien movies.
That is very
That's
true. Because didn't it all just start going downhill in terms of gestation? I mean, it was like
Yeah.
all over the place.
In the third movie, it was insane. It
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Well, now you kind of make me want to watch it. I don't think I've seen Aliens 3, but now I'm inspired.
No, don't.
Don't. Okay.
Don't.
Skip it. Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Alien versus Predator one on
Oh, you must. Yeah.
on Earth, the first one in the pyramid, that one was really good. That one was
Yeah.
really good. But they still had whacked out gestation periods. I'm just like, I don't know.
Jesse, what's your favorite horror movie?
Well, I have to say, I was actually going to mention, I just read The Silent Patient. And it's a suspense novel, and it's about a woman who ends up murdering her husband, and then she stops talking.
Ooh.
And so it's about the psychologist who's trying to get her to talk again.
Cool. I'll have to.
And it was so unexpected. So just there's a couple different surprises that just like it seriously blew my mind. Like
Oh, I
I
love
did not,
that.
it was so Agatha Christie like in its
Yeah.
structure. It was just awesome.
Cool.
In terms of
we
scary
got-
movie, I'd have to go with Alien.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple of questions. So Anna wants to know, how do you deal with writer's block? And Jenny wants to know your thoughts on Dr. Sleep.
Ooh, okay. So first question, writer's block. I have made the decision that writer's block doesn't exist in my own life and mind, because if I fully accept that writer's block is a thing, then I will succumb to it and I will kind of get into my own head. So what I try to do is kind of outsmart myself, which is if I'm not feeling a certain project I'm working on, then I play around on another project. I don't enforce rules to myself. Sometimes I'll sit down and say, like, I'm going to write for 1 hour right now, and I will set a timer. But that's normally I don't do that. That's like when maybe a deadline's coming or something like that, and I get really intense and I have to set timers for hours or whatever. But I really try not to get into that idea that writer's block is going to stop me, because again, it's psychological and I don't want to get in my own way. So I just try ways around it. Like if I'm writing a novel and I'm kind of like, I don't know, then I might skip around and write like a scene that might come later, or I might write a scene that has nothing to do with it and I don't even know what it is. But I try to outsmart myself. And then my answer for Dr. Sleep is that as far as the film, I'm a huge Mike Flanagan fan, and the movie blew me away. I was just absolutely enthralled with it. That being said, the novel, I think my expectations were really high for the novel, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. And so maybe I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to, but I want to reread it because after enjoying the movie so much, I realized like how good the novel actually was. And so I want to revisit it.
That's very cool. All right. So I think that we are kind of coming towards the end, but I would like to know, because I know that Jess and I answered and you answered about your favorite movie and book. Kelly, what is your favorite movie and book?
So because Meg and I share a brain, I'm not going to repeat her answers, although I mean, I would probably say The Shining, and I love Rebecca as well, but instead I'm going with the Dark Tower series from Stephen King for the novel. And then for movie, I'm going to go with Psycho because I, again, love the novel and love the adaptation, and I love the TV series.
Mm-hmm.
So Bates Motel.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you had me at Psycho.
Yep. It's so good. So good. And it holds up so well.
Yes. Which is one of the things that is interesting when you go back and look at some of these films, which you guys do in the Horror Rewind, and you're looking at not just, what it adds to the genre and what it brought to the genre, but also how does it hold up across time, And some films just don't, like the original Dune really just, well, I mean, let's face it, it wasn't really great even then. It failed back then. But
yeah.
you compare it to like the new one, it's,
Yeah, I just watched the 1958 The Blob, and then, which may have inspired a story I wrote in this book, but I also watched, well, I'm in the middle of it. I had to stop it. I felt I was starting to fall asleep, but I was watching the 1988 The Blob, which is one of my favorite movies from growing up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I know the 58 one has Steve McQueen in it and it's charming, but the 1988 one is so awesome. It's so good. So sometimes the remakes are better. I'm not saying that happens often, but sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. All right, well, you guys, we have come to the end of our party, but y'all can continue partying on your own.
Yeah.
That's perfectly good. And if you know what, if you have other questions that you want answered, you can put them in the comments, right, and add us, and then we will be happy to respond as we go through our notifications and stuff. So,
Definitely.
you know, thank you guys for being here, Kelly.
Thank
and
you.
Jess,
Cheers.
yes, to share with Meg, and congratulations, Meg.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without all of you. Seriously, all your support and hard work. And thank you to the readers. And I'm just a lucky little goth girl. Thank you.
Yeah, we love you, my friend. And Mark is like, where's the after party?
You're not invited. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's girls only, Mark.
Yeah, it's girls only. Sorry.
All right, you
All
guys
right.
have an awesome.
Bye. Good night, everyone. Happy Halloween.
So